3rd and goal. Wayshawn Parker the back. Davis in motion. They throw him at the end zone. Touchdown. Nobody around as Ryan Davis came in motion. Opponent, you wonder about the athleticism. Can they keep up these FBS athletes? And I think Cal Poly has done that for the most part. There's a run by Dampier. Turns it upfield at the 35 and it's pushed out at the 39 by Mikey D'Amato, and that's 2nd and 6. Fakes the handoff to Smith. Snowden fires across the middle, and what a catch by Ryan Davis. Down inside around the 15-yard line in 2024.
Yeah, they were picked last year to win the Big 12, and it went downhill after the BYU game.
Under pressure, Dampier angles, caught. Did he get a foot down? He did. Touchdown. That's Dallin Bentley, the tight end.
They're going to move the ball, Utah, but if Wyoming can get stops in the red zone, that's going to help them a ton tonight.
Dampier fires over the middle. Man open, and it's caught there at the 35. Ryan Davis also came out of the portal.
Guys, head coach Kyle Whittingham also added that by about rep 3, they knew they had something special.
Yeah, they did. First carry.
Potentially right here, depending on how close you get to the first down.
Andrews in motion. Dampier breaks through to the 10, inside the 5, and down to the 2. Jones-Thomas made the stop, 23-21. Dampier back, lots of time, looking, firing, man open, caught there, and they're gonna convert. That's Bentley with the catch, and he blasts his way. 19th play of this drive. Dampier lost the football, picks it up, looks around, end zone throw, caught! Oh, what a touchdown! Simmons got the foot down against Baltimore in week 1. Dampier shotgun, 3rd down, end zone, caught! Buchanan, touchdown!
Utah with only 171 yards in total offense. Dampier steps up. Nice throw and catch. Bentley still moving. And he'll go down deep inside Texas Tech territory.
Utah goes 3 wide here on 3rd and goal. They'll split out Parker as well. He's the 4th in the pattern. Dampier to the end zone. Oh, what an adjustment. J.J. Buchanan with a touchdown. There is a marker in. They'll bring in the tight end, Otto Tia, as part of the triangle down at the bottom. Dampier running the other direction, hops through and is in. Touchdown. Behind Mokafisi, the right guard. Dampier puts himself on the line for 6. 3,000 career rush yard guy in high school. Dampier loads up, fires, and he's got it there for the touchdown. Ryan Davis slides in smoothly on a 32-yard hit. Utah takes over after a stop on 4th down. Dampier, deep shot toward the sideline, intercepted.
That guy's beard was incredible.
2 tight ends. Dampier on the roll, going to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown for Bentley, one of those 2 tight ends. Run through so far today. Lomu again picks up the late blitz, and then this down the sideline for Parker is going to be caught, but he was out of bounds. That's why the hat came off. Parker was out of bounds, and he was the first to touch the football, so even if he caught that for a touchdown, it will not count.
4th and 2 for Utah.
I expect to see quarterback run here. Devon Dampier needs to keep the football in his hands.
He does, and he will walk in. Touchdown. And Dampier, a guy that whole coaching staff very familiar with. He'll keep it on 2nd down and short. Dampier to the end zone. Touchdown.
He threw in front of just about every team he felt like in the country, and nobody really wanted him. So he has a lot to prove, guys.
And looking very spry again. Out into the open, cuts it back middle. Made another man miss and got into Arizona State territory. He's doing it all tonight.
Plenty of time. The last thing you want to do is score and give ASU an opportunity to get points before the half.
Dampier was trying to set that up and was very patient. And look at Dampier with the power burst. So the first drive of the second half for Utah. Dampier gonna scramble around in the pocket, buy some time, wide open downfield, and he finds Ryan Davis, who tried to cut it to the sideline. He gets tripped up inside the 15-yard line. Things change in the mountains. The wild storm we had before the game. Dampier out into the open. Devon Dampier, another big run for Utah. He is just gashed. But they're not in the wrong on those kind of plays. Dampier keeps it, cuts back middle. Dampier, touchdown! They never got him to the ground. Man, has he been awesome tonight. His third touchdown run.
Clegg changing sides. They will run it with Dampier. Devon Dampier down the sideline into a slide. He gets the penalty yardage back. It'll be third down and about 7. Utah 0 for its last 3 on third down. This is the 3rd and 9. Dampier, deep ball down the sideline for Simmons in a fight for it on the edge. And this is caught.
No one thought that Utah would be able to move the chains and drop back passing, but right there, Devon Dampier said, hey, I got something for that too.
Jonathan Cabella tried to pry it away from him and couldn't. Now Dampier on the run. A big scramble for Dampier. Devon Dampier inside the 10. Satuwala twisted him down. J.J. Buchanan is in. He's been a good red zone target. Dampier rolling his way. He goes end zone for Davis. And Ryan Davis has a touchdown, Utah.
Those two are catchable balls, and they let their team down with those drops.
Best third down team in the country has forever to go. 3rd and 15. Pressure coming again. Dampier has to uncork. He's got it to Bentley. Dallin Bentley, the tight end. And he flips it away. Merriweather on the move. Now, if it's a fumble, that's legal. If he tried to pitch it ahead, it's... Rogers, a tailback for Dampier, who's 15 for 31. Dampier, sideline ball, and a battle for it. Alexander and Buchanan, and it's eventually Buchanan wrestling it away. It's a first down, Utah, gain of 30. Dampier fading back, throwing to the end zone. It's a touchdown for Larry Simmons. Utah is in at 1:24 to go.
To Alabama. So 2nd down and 15. Dampier on the rollout, throws a strike, inside the 10, breaking free, Ryan Davis, touchdown Utah! I see guys staying 2 decades or more at one particular school going forward. As Parker hands it off to Dampier, who's going to throw it downfield, and it's caught by Davis! Tackled at the 19-yard line of Cincinnati, a gain of 45. Mexico continues here this season at Utah. Dampier throwing again, and it's caught and spinning away at the 5, and down here the goal line is Buchanan. Check that.
Moyai, left side of the formation. Dampier cuts it, stiff form, get off me! Tries to tightrope the sideline. Devin Bobby just got kicked out of the club. Dampier, play action, sold it! Sold it! Touchdown! Bentley! And 3rd down. Goal to go. Dampier and Wayshawn Parker just toying with his victim. Keaton Thomas saying, come a little closer. I got something for you.
The K-State defense has a chance to get a stop. Pressure picked up. Dampier's going over the top left side, and the pass is caught. What a catch and what a pass. J.J. Buchanan, the young tight end. So Dampier much better that time for the big play. Starts out as a wide receiver on the left side. Dampier takes a snap, bounces it right, turns a corner. Dampier, pylon, touchdown, Utah. At Home Depot College Football Awards show on Friday, December 12th, 7 Eastern on ESPN. Utah's offense back on the field, and here we go again.
It's gone over for 100+.
It wasn't hurdles, it was like steeplechase. Parker for 12 now, in stride, caught, touchdown, Bentley. And the Utes come roaring out of the locker room to start the second half with a quick strike touchdown drive. That one from 38 yards out. They kind of got booed off the field going to the locker room. Now down just 3 with the ball. This one right on target in the turn upfield. Well into Kansas State territory, inside the 35, down to the 30. Nate Johnson.
Chance at 3 points.
Parker in the backfield. Dampier near midfield. Pump faking, now throws, and it's caught right near the first down mark by Larry Simmons. Spotted about a half a yard short.
Going to be the first offensive lineman taken in the NFL draft this year.
Dampier toward the corner of the end zone, and caught! Touchdown, Larry Simmons! What a throw and catch! This game's not over from 20 yards out. They need a yard. Dampier with Parker is going to fake it. Dampier straight ahead. There he goes! Dampier! Inside the 30! To the sideline! Inside the 5! Parker and Dampier. Parker in motion. Dampier keeps it. Dampier, touchdown, Utah!
RPO, Buchanan wide open across the middle. J.J. Buchanan with a 58-yard touchdown. Dampier toward the sideline. And they are going to talk it over. It is a catch, Larry Simmons. Big third down. Parker in the flat makes the first man miss. Dangerous in space. Parker inside the 30 of Kansas. Dampier takes a shot. Simmons, touchdown. Utah back on top. I mean, quick. Parker comes in motion. Dampier looks to throw. He's got a man wide open. Caught by Simmons. Touchdown. Utah went for the haymaker.